Hey everyone, it's Victor here, and today we are going to chill out. We're going to chill the heck out. I'm going to do some makeup. Feel free to do some makeup yourself if you want to while I talk to you. And I'm going to base a look around this necklace I bought for myself recently. I did treat myself to something. I mean, if I'm honest, during this lockdown time, I have treated myself more than I usually do. That may be a coping mechanism. It's not very good. I would not recommend it. However, it is nice once in a while to get some pretty things. And I recently bought the Repent necklace from Darkling Beloved. Now, those of you who follow my videos quite closely probably already know that I did a collab with Darkling Beloved where I got given some of their amazing jewelry and I did a lookbook surrounding each piece of jewelry. I want to make it very clear that this is not a collab at all. This is just me wanting to show off this necklace. I haven't been given it for free. I bought it with my own money. I've had my eye on this necklace for so long, and I finally have it, and I just adore it. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be basing a kind of whole look surrounding this necklace because I love it so much. Don't expect me to do anything vastly different from any other makeup I've ever done in my whole life, because you know me, I have a brand, I stick to it. So the first thing I'm gonna do, surprise, surprise, I have got my favorite palette, which is the Revolution Haunted House palette, and I'm going to use Monster, which is of course the red, the red one, the reddest tone in this palette. So I'm gonna put that all over my eyes, as I usually do. So, don't expect me to do anything different with my makeup today. It's more just about us having a nice chill out session. So I've already done my foundation as I usually do that beforehand, just because I find it a bit boring, and I don't even know if you want to see that, to be honest. So today is Saturday when I'm filming this, and on Monday, I am finally going to be getting to see my boyfriend, Teddy. I have not seen him in 5 months. And I'm sure that's a very familiar story. You're probably hearing a lot of people talk about finally seeing their partners after all this time. Because of the situation that's been going on, not many people have been able to see their partners at all, or their family members, or anyone for that matter. Obviously for good reason, but now the restrictions are being lifted. So I'm getting to see Teddy, and we have so many cosplay plans, video plans, but as always, it may just end up that we have such a nice time doing other things that are not on camera, like having picnics and just enjoying ourselves, that we forget to film the videos. So that might happen, but in theory, you might be getting some more Teddy content. Filming with Teddy is always so much fun. We always have such a laugh. I'm super happy about that, but I'm also like, I haven't cleaned my room in 5 months. I wasn't expecting anyone to come into my little cave I've built myself over this time. So I've had to do like a deep clean of my room, and just, you know, I'm trying to remember what it's like to be sociable with people and all that stuff. It's weird. I feel like at the moment I have been my anxiety's got much worse. I don't know if that's something that a lot of people are going through. I guess it is. If you're someone that always has been maybe a little bit socially anxious, or someone who's anxious about going outside, because I've been that person. I've been that person to an extreme. This whole time, obviously for very good reason, has made you more fearful of going outside. And obviously for a certain period of time as well, we were told not to go outside at all, unless absolutely necessary. That was, you know, that's the thing that literally the government has been saying to us. So for us anxious people, when the government says don't go outside, that sticks with you for some time. That just is in your brain even when the restrictions are being lifted and all this stuff, you just think, it's not safe. It's not safe to go outside. I can't go outside. You know, you just have this, if you had a phobia of going outside to begin with, and you work through it over many, many years like I did, and suddenly you're plunged into this forced isolation where you cannot go outside, it's a little bit disturbing to suddenly be expected to go back to normal and just go outside like nothing happened. Don't you think? Obviously we're not acting like nothing's happened. There's still restrictions, you should still wear a mask, all these things, but it's certainly been a wild ride for my mental health right now, that's for sure. And of course, for those of you that don't know, Teddy and I are sort of long distance. He lives near Manchester, and obviously I live up in Scotland, so it is a bit of a journey. And of course, poor Teddy has to go on the train and, you know, do all that stuff. And I'm just I'm just going to be here at home waiting for him to arrive. And I feel like such a, you know, kind of wimp, really, because he's having to go through all that. And I'm just sitting at home. But obviously, I will go and visit him at some point. But God knows how that's going to go down, because I really hope my anxiety plays ball at that point. I really hope he decides to just not appear and I can get on a train and travel 5 hours and it will be fine. Because I was someone that literally, like, I'm not kidding, I could not go outside. There was a time in my life I was extremely anxious to the point of I was having 10 plus panic attacks a day. I'm sort of like, I meant to make a very like emotional video talking about this, but you know what? I think I'm just going to talk about it casually, because I think I prefer to do that, because I want people to know that these things that you go through, it's not like, it's okay, it's normal, you get through these things. I have. Coming from that point to this point, it's been a journey, and it's always good to look back if you've come from somewhere where you have suffered worse and you're suddenly doing better. It's good to look back and realize how far you've come, because you deserve to congratulate yourself on that, because it's tough. It's tough when your own issues are to do with being in your own mind. When it's mental health issues, it's always much more complicated to know what treatments there are. I mean, when it's a physical illness, it's just like, oh yeah, put a plaster on it. You can't do that with your brain. I mean, you could put a plaster on your brain, but it wouldn't do anything. It would just be uncomfortable, I'm guessing. I haven't tried. Do not attempt to bandage your brain. Don't do it. Not a good idea. I'm just gonna take Nightmare, which is the black one, on Haunted House palette. And I'm gonna do my usual little smoky edges around the eyes. So yeah, mental health's been a big theme lately. Not the best theme, but a theme nonetheless. And we all should talk about it and be more aware of it. The other thing I've been trying to do is, of course, staying creative and making more time to do things that work towards my kind of bigger goal of my life, of, you know, how I want to sustain myself. And that has involved me building my fashion business a bit more. I offer a service through my Trash Dandy brand, which is my new fashion business I'm starting on my own, where I take jeans that you already own, or I can get other secondhand ones. I basically take secondhand jeans and I paint them. I give them a new lease of life, because my brand is all about upcycling, it's all about sustainability, it's all about using things that people would chuck out. So that's the whole thing of trash. I'm turning trash into treasure. That's my kind of adage. Trash to treasure is my kind of adage of my business. So I've been taking people's old jeans that they don't really wear, they might chuck out, and I've been painting them, and this is what they look like. They have a kind of Baroque golden pattern. I can do other colors, but I've been doing gold. So I've been doing a few of those commissions, and I've been loving it. It has been so much fun. I cannot tell you. I love it so much, and I'm obviously, you know, I'm open for commissions. If you want some, I ship anywhere. So if you want some jeans and you want to help me out and help me keep creative and build my business for myself, you can inquire through my Instagram, which is Trash Dandy. Tell me what you want done. I'm also offering shirts now as well, so I'm customizing shirts and jeans. I just love it. I just love doing it. It's so much fun. It's very daunting to start your own business and decide, you know, just put yourself out there. I've needed to do it for ages, so I'm finally doing it. Now I'm taking Creepy, by the way, which is this one. It's basically like a silver. And because I'll be wearing silver jewelry, I'm going to do that. I usually put gold on my eyelids, but today we're going silver. Mind-blowing. So we've got some silver on our eyelids. Meet. And now, of course, I'm going to do my usual, where I take my glam crystals, golden hour, and I am going to put that in the corner of my eye, because I just love the effect. I mean, this is like the same makeup I do every time. Because I personally find it super relaxing to just sit and watch people do makeup. So a lot of the YouTube I watch is like just people talking and doing makeup, and just find it really relaxing. This This liner is actually slightly gold toned, but you can't quite make it out. Oh! Oh no! Oh no, I got it on my eyelash. No! That's fine, it's fine. Oh, I did it again. Now I'm gonna get my eyeliner, which I misplaced. It's not here. Give me a second. I got him! I've got him! So I'm just gonna do some liner just to sort of accentuate the edges. I might give myself some eyelashes actually, like I do with my anime makeup. Much bigger than I usually do. These are like the kind of eyelashes I do for CL or something. And now I'm gonna do my eyelashes with my mascara. I haven't bought new makeup in the longest time. That's the one thing, is I used to get so tempted like going out into the shops just seeing makeup that I used to just spend, oh Jesus, just spend hours stabbing myself in the eye. I haven't done that in years either. Oh, that was sore. You probably felt that in your soul if you've ever done that. But yeah, I used to get so tempted by makeup in shops that I've actually spent much less money than I usually would because I've been stuck at home. So there's positives. I kind of want to talk about something else as well. Something that's kind of recent and something you've obviously probably noticed. This is actually going to be so funny. I'm going to talk about this while putting lipstick on. But as I've got more comfortable with myself and my gender and who I am, I've been getting more comfortable with experimenting with my expression. So wearing more makeup, wearing more feminine stuff, or doing more I hate using the term feminine because I just feel like it's just stuff. It's just human things. Makeup, clothes are just things. They shouldn't really have associations with gender, I don't think. But anyway, they do. That's just a fact. They do. But the more comfortable I've been with myself recently, the more I want to experiment and the more I care less about what people think. And that's such a good feeling to me. I've wanted that for so long and I finally feel like I'm there. I mean, it's something I wish for everyone, that no matter your gender identity or whoever you are, whatever, like your expression, I should stop talking because I'm doing my lipstick, hold on. That's a bit better. That no matter your gender expression, how you identify, that I just hope that you find the confidence and the comfort to just be whoever you are and not care about what people think. Because, oh my god, the pressure to be a certain way, especially when you're a trans guy, is immense. Like, trans people undergo so much pressure to be this image of a binary person. And it's not right. You should do whatever the hell you want with your life, because it's your life. Some people won't understand. But that's fine. You don't need them to understand. The people that really love you will understand. The people that aren't going to judge you on your interests or, you know, your identity or whatever. People that just are your real friends and love you for being you, they're not going to judge you. They're not going to be like, oh, you can't do that. If people are doing that to you, then they're not real friends. That red is so much deeper than the red on my eyes. But there was a time not that long ago where I would never have worn this much makeup, ever. You couldn't have made me wear this much makeup because it just made me feel dysphoric. But with everything else, the fact that, you know, my voice drop, the way I look, I just feel more myself. Like after having surgery as well, I just feel like I can just truly express myself and not be dysphoric about it. And it makes me so happy. I just feel so much better in myself. Being a flamboyant man, I finally feel comfortable doing what I want to do, and I really do not care what people think anymore. I just don't care anymore. It's, you know, you can't please everyone, and people will look at me, some people look at me and think that's one queer mess, and they'd be correct. Yes, it's true. That is who I am, and I love it. I'm just gonna darken my brows a little bit more, I think, just because we need more definition of our brows, even though I think I'm gonna be wearing a silver wig. So yeah, I'm not doing silver brows because, well, frankly, I can't be bothered. So yes, gender euphoria, my friends. What a feeling, eh? What a feeling, just to feel like yourself and feel like you can just do whatever the hell you want and you don't give a monkey's what people think. It's a great feeling. And there's a lot more trans guys that I have been following and realizing that I'm not alone in this, that, you know, it's okay to fully express yourself and be trans. We're so restricted as people, I find, because it's like, oh, in order to be your gender that you claim you are, then you have to like fit to these awful binary rules, and that's just not true. It's just not true. It's a complete lie. So never listen to those people that say you have to dress a certain way or look a certain way to be trans, because those people they just don't know what they're talking about. Ooh, yeah. Love putting highlight on my lips. Although it looks a bit too gold now. What if I put some of that on so it matches a little bit more? So now I'm gonna get dressed. So I have an outfit looked out. I'm gonna be wearing my Hector wig because I miss wearing it and it's like my length of hair but silver. So yeah, I just fancied having my sort of like, well, it's kind of like a lavender silver, but yes. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna wear that on my head. I'm going to wear... Okay, talking about gender expression, here we go. Being that controversial man, I'm going to be wearing my waspy, so like a suspender belt with stockings, underneath some shorts. These are really nice shorts. Some nice red ones, and I'm going to be wearing my one of my many frilly poet shirts with cuffs, with a cravat. And this waistcoat, which will match the shorts. And then, of course, I'm going to be wearing the boy. The beautiful boy. The reason I'm making this video. The Repent necklace. I love wearing necklaces over cravats, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm also going to be wearing Darkling Beloved's Lestat ring because it's one of my favorites. It's so big and chunky and in your face. So yeah, I'm gonna get into the outfit off camera because, well, a little bit awkward for you to watch me change. So I'm gonna do that and then, yeah, chat to you a bit more. So I've got my shorts and my stockings and all that on, which obviously you can't really see from this angle, but you'll see at some point, I'm sure. And I'm just getting my shirt and my cravat on. Literally, people ask me, it's like, oh, how do you do cravats? It's like, first of all, this is a table runner. This is not a cravat. This is like a cotton thing you put along a table. And I literally just do that. This is probably not the right way to do it, but it's always how I've done it. You do just like a knot, and then you flick one over, one side over, and just pull it like that. Let me just move back a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And then I usually tuck one bit in there, or you can tuck both bits in if you want, but usually I wear a waistcoat, so it doesn't really matter, so I do that. And that's literally it. It's your cravat. Because some people like don't realize how easy it is to do one. So yeah, you don't even need a real cravat, you just need a length of fabric. So it's pretty easy. And I'm just gonna get this waistcoat on, which is one of my favorite waistcoats. Let's show you they're slightly different colors, the red of the shorts and the red of the waistcoat. Let me just stand on my bed to show you. Slightly different kinds of burgundy, but I think they fit quite well. And I'm going to treat myself to a new wig cap. This is literally a fresh, never been used wig cap. And that for me is a treat. I don't know if you can hear jackdaws outside. There's quite a few on my roof at the moment. So, apologies if you don't enjoy the sound of jackdaws. I personally quite do. I personally quite do. I really should have done my wig cap before doing my makeup. What the hell was I thinking? It's okay, we can do this. It's fine. Not the end of the world. I've done this loads of times. Yay, we did it. We did it. Now time for the wig. This wig is very, very poofy, and it's partly because I trimmed it too short at the back, because I'm an idiot, and I trimmed it on a wig cap. A wig cap? I trimmed it on a wig head whose head was smaller than mine, so I trimmed it evenly, like an even bob, and then when I put it on my own head, it was too short. But it's alright, like I quite sort of oddly like the sort of asymmetric, like, zhumph, maybe. Well, I was gonna wear this hat as well, if it fits over. So it's my tricorn, but I've put one of my favourite brooches right in the centre, so it's a bit more fancy. But it doesn't quite fit over the wig, or does it? If I force it down, it does. So that flattens the wig down a bit. So here we go, like highwayman that does makeup in his spare time. And, oh, maybe I could wear my white gloves, and that would be a nice contrast with the red. I'll get my Sebastian gloves. Then I can put the ring. Oh yes. Oh yes. Actually, I need to do the main attraction, which is the Repent necklace. I need to put that on first because I can't put jewelry on with gloves because I'm useless doing that. So, oh, this is perfect. I love this necklace so much. Okay, now let's put the gloves on and see how it all fits together. Guys, if you have not heard of Darkling Beloved, like, I'm not kidding you. You have to go and look at their stuff. Literally, I want to own every single piece of jewelry they've ever made just because it's so stunning. And if you like gothic stuff, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. So please go and check them out. Literally, like I said, they didn't want me to make this video. I literally just made it on my own accord because I wanted to make a look that goes... that went with it. So here's my look. The wig, I kind of wish was maybe a little bit more white silver because it is a bit more lavendery. But I think it's pretty. I think it goes well with it. Also got our hat with our ostrich feathers in it, which you probably can't really see because everything else is black in the background. Let's do the final reveal. Wait, let's not do the final reveal because what have we forgotten, guys? What have we forgotten? Him. Okay, oh wait. Let me take off my white gloves because as soon as I put my white gloves next to my kissy lips, that's going to be problematic. There we are. Now we're finished. Let me get these gloves back on. Take two. Now for the final reveal. So there we are, here is my completed look. It's, again, vampire gothic, the usual vibe I go for. It's not much of a surprise, is it, really? But I just wanted to do something that did this necklace justice because I just love it so much and it goes with this ring so well. And I have to admit, I absolutely love this outfit. It's gonna be hard to take it off. I'm gonna take so many photos and upload them to my Instagram so you're sick of them. I just love outfits like this. I just feel so happy in them. I feel so myself, you know? Flamboyant and mad and all that stuff. I don't often treat myself to things, but I really, really, really felt I deserved it. And also I really want to support Darkling Beloved because it's been hard for creators and people that run their own businesses lately, and small businesses especially have been struggling. And I really, really care about the lovely lady who runs Darkling Beloved, and I just want her to keep going and keep creating what she's doing because she's just doing amazing things. She's creating gorgeous pieces of jewelry, and I honestly, maybe it's a bit materialistic, but jewelry brings me a lot of joy. Clothes bring me a lot of joy. Just being able to dress the way I want to brings me a lot of joy, and that's something that I want to keep going. And I think that when someone has artistic talents like this and they, you know, can bring you gothic fantasy jewelry, then I want to support them. And that's what you have to do. If you want your artist to keep going, if you want your favorite artist to keep going, you have to support them, or else they might just stop one day. That's it, you know? Nothing just stays there forever for free. sometimes you need that extra bit of support. So yes, just wanted to show my love for Darkling Beloved, and I hope that you will do the same, and treat yourself to something, because the day that this arrived, I was just like, gimme. But finally, to kind of conclude what I was saying about gender expression, because I think that's kind of a bit of a theme for this video, because, I mean, look. And you can't see the suspenders, but you know what I mean. Just, yeah. Gender expression is your own thing. You can make it your own. You do not need to adhere to binary rules. You can wear whatever the hell you want. You can do your makeup however the hell you want. Just be yourself, okay? Just express yourself, express your gender, express who you are as a person. Don't put labels on things if they damage you. That's kind of my motto, really. Just be you. Be magnificently and flamboyantly, or not flamboyantly if you're not flamboyant. Just be magnificently you. That's all I want to say to you. But anyway, I need to get on to taking more photos because I am sweating. I need to take this off. So yeah, need to get photos before this melts off my body. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.